I remember back in middle school having two distinct groups of friends that I hung out with. I had my church friends because I grew up in the church, and my church friends, when I hung out with them, I wanted to know more about God. I wanted to understand uh, what I should believe and how I should behave, and this God who loved me. And then I had my school friends, and when I was hanging out with them, I wasn't thinking about God. I was more just kind of getting in trouble and not thinking about anything spiritual whatsoever. And the reality is, who I was hanging out with was having a great influence on my spiritual development. And as I was thinking about that, I was thinking about Psalm chapter 1, the very first psalm in the Bible. And it says this. It says, "Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water that yields its fruit in season, and its leaf does not wither, and in all he does he prospers. The wicked are not so, but are like chaff that the wind drives away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish." And I believe in this psalm we're getting an encouragement and a warning. Really an encouragement that if we spend time with those who are seeking God, those who will lead us more to an understanding of who God is, then we can experience the best God has for us in our lives, the blessings of God. But a warning that if we spend time with those who are pulling us away from God, that don't have any desire to know or to understand the things of God, that we're going to miss out on what God has for us in our lives, that we could miss out on the blessings that he wants to give us in our lives. So our quality of life experience, our understanding and our experience in life is greatly affected by those we choose to let into our inner circle, those that we allow to influence who we are, that we spend the most time with. So I want to ask you today, who is in your inner circle? Who are they leading you closer to God, or are they pulling you away from God? So if you have a moment today, I want to encourage you to go back and read Psalm chapter 1 for yourself and ask yourself, are the people that I'm allowing to be my close confidants, the people that I let influence my behavior or hang out with the most, are they leading me to God, or are they pushing me away from God? Maybe it's time today to connect with or reconnect with somebody that you know is walking towards God, and joining them in that journey so that you two together, or maybe a small group of you, can connect closer with God and experience the best God has for you. Thanks for listening. I hope it encourages you today to step closer to God. Love you guys. Take care.